is Hope from Crafty Hope, and I am popping in. I'm going out of town starting tomorrow, and the Daisy Yellow ICAD challenge for 2019 is still going on. So I decided to pack up some of my art journaling supplies to take with me to hopefully try to stay on top of that challenge. We'll see. I know it's a pretty busy trip I've got going. Now, what I've got it all packed into is this cosmetic bag. It is Primrose Hill, London. I found it at Walmart. I actually was inspired to look there from Tiffany of Southern Gals Designs. She has the same pattern in a bag with a cute little snap on it, and when I went to look for that, I found that. But I also found this bag, which I really like because it's got a handle and lots of little compartments and stuff, and I want to show you what I packed in it. So let's take a look. Now the first thing up here is a flap that I have put my index cards in. I've already labeled the ones that I know and I need to, and I've got some extras here for the ones I don't know yet, and hopefully that'll be plenty. And then I've got a couple of my small tubes of Oohoo glue. And then over here there's a pocket. This pocket actually folds down like this, but in this pocket it's a nice great size. So I have all of my paper things in here. I have a section, basically I'm using the paper itself as a folder. So I've got a section here with like collage papers with jelly prints and underpaper and book ephemera and jelly prints, I say that, and scrapbook paper and whatever else that I thought might be fun for some collaging. This one here is actually some large print book paper. I've got 2 of those, and then some stickers and letter stickers and a couple little stamp things and magazine things. And so these are my words or my sentiments. And then I've got this one here, which is going to be more like focal. So I've got some Tim Holtz photo strip and some cutout of different things and some stickers and stamped images and all kinds of just little, got some photographs there, just whatever I thought could be used as focal. And like I said, all of that is just jammed into this big front pocket up here. Now it can zip, but I'm not even going to bother. There are a couple of little doohickey elastic things here that I guess you could put things in, but my pens and pencils are just too big. I mean, just too small for these big loops. So instead I've got all of my like doodle making things in here. So this is all pens and pencils and markers, and I've got some paint brushes. So I've got a water brush, a palette knife. These are glitter markers. Like I said, just pens and markers and gel pens, whatever I might need for different mark making things. I think there's a Stabilo in here somewhere, and just whatever, a drawing pencil, just the stuff that I think I might use. So that is all crammed in there. And then there's this front little pocket here. It's not much of one, but I've got some stamps, and these are just clear and rubber single stamps. And I've got some stencils that are jammed up in here, along with, I've got a little, if I can find it, it's just a zipped bag of some one of those needles and embroidery floss if I want to get all fancy and sew things. I'll move that over here. And let's see, I've got a baggie of some paints. Now all I'm taking are the 3 primary colors, so a red, a blue, and a yellow, a white, a black, and then I've got just this look in here that's got like this khaki color that I thought I'll just throw that in there. And then I've also, as far as color, I've got this little tin of watercolors, if I can get it open. It's from Happily We Go, Erin at Happily We Go. And I've got it upside down, y'all. Wonder I can't get it open. And she created this for Tiffany's Art at the Beach. I haven't used it a whole lot, so I thought this would be a great opportunity, and it's a great little size. And I've got a container here of gesso. This is just some Liquitex gesso that I've put in like a spice container. And let's see, what else? I did pack a few of my hand carved stamps because it's one of my favorite mark making elements, or, you know, things. And this is a zipper bag of, these are watercolor pencils. So I've got 2 different brands. I think a Derwent and then a Reeves that I just threw in this little bag. Now I can use them as colored pencils or watercolor pencils. And I've got some big glue sticks, a pencil sharpener. I think I'm actually going to throw that up here. That makes more sense if I need to find it. A pair of scissors. These are some of the Tim Holtz scissors. A couple of these little Distress ink stamps. I'd love to have the Distress Oxides, but I haven't seen them in that size. Do have a black soot Distress ink there, a spray bottle of water, and a brayer. So that's the main compartment of this here. I'm trying to find my gesso because I'd like to make sure it's good and flat. And so all of those things are just kind of loose in here in this main compartment. And then there's these two little pockets here in the back. And so I've got this one over here on the left. I've put a stamp block, just an acrylic stamp block, a couple of credit cards for scraping or whatever, and some stays on ink. And those fit really nicely in that pocket. And then over in this one, I have playing cards covered with jelly washi tape. So I've got some of these were gifted. I'd love to find some more cards this size because they're great. These are actually Christmas ones, but they've got some neat little stamps. And then I took some of my favorite washi tapes and put them on here along with some masking tape. And I think that's all of it. I've got a small journal if I get tired of doing the index cards. I have a small journal in my other, just my computer bag. And then I've got this tiny PB&J or paper bag journal that I created. Erin from Happily We Go had a tutorial on it. So I thought it would be fun to take this little thing to plan. And that's it, guys. This is my art journal bag to go. Now all of this could be, you know what, I think that'll fit in there. This does have a big zipper on it here to zip this up, but I have it so full packed that I'm not even going to try. I'm afraid I would damage something in the process, but because it's got this nice Velcro on the front, I'm able to just Velcro it mostly closed and then tote it. So that is what I'm taking with me to go out of town, the Hopefully Art Journal. I hope it's enough, and if not, well, I'm out of luck, I suppose. So I'd love to know what you would include in a bag like this, or if you think that this is just far too much. Let me know. All right, thanks guys, bye.